Hello everyone, Colorado here, and welcome back to another Pixel Gun 3D video. In today's video, we're going to be doing another weapon review, and today's weapon review is on the laser minigun. Now, the reason why I'm reviewing this weapon is because it got more upgrades, and now you can upgrade this weapon all the way up to 29 now. So let's talk about a little bit of backstory with this weapon. Now, this weapon came out 3 years ago in December 2014, almost 3 years ago. And when this weapon first came out, this weapon was the most overpowered weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. It was definitely the best weapon in the game. More powerful than any other weapon. So this weapon stayed the same until pretty much now. And this weapon used to have a 25 efficiency. Later on in the game, we had a lot more one-shot kill weapons like the Judge and the Ghost Lantern, wherever it is. It's way down here. God, or where is it? Okay, it's right here. And some other stuff like that. We also had the anti-hero rifle, and the laser minigun actually started falling behind for the past few years. But the laser minigun is back in its place where it was back in 2014. It's basically exactly the same as it was in 2014. This weapon was starting to get obsolete now. Not as many people were using it now. But, there's still not that many people using it anymore. But, yeah, guys, it's a really good weapon now. And it's definitely one of the best weapons in the heavy section in Pixel Gun 3D. Definitely for not an area damage weapon, it's definitely one of the best ones. If I had to compare a weapon that was actually as good as the laser minigun, I'll probably say it's probably as good as the Judge or something like that. But I wouldn't say, like, I don't know, like, maybe the big buddy, probably the big buddy is, like, a little bit better. But, it's the laser minigun OP like it was in 2014. Maybe a little OP, but definitely not as OP as it was before. It's definitely not as OP as something like the nanobot rifle right here. This thing is the most OP weapon in the game right now. It's definitely not as good as this, but the laser minigun is definitely one of the best weapons in the heavy section and overall in Pixel Gun 3D. It's a really good weapon. I highly guys actually recommend getting this weapon and upgrading it all the way up to 29 efficiency. Now, this weapon does work well in 20, not 20, why did I say that? But, this weapon does perform the best in close range matches like Coliseum, Pool Party, and some other close range matches, and this weapon absolutely destroys champion armored players. Now, the max armor in Pixel Gun 3D when it first came out was Ruby armor, and it takes them out as fast as they did back then. So, when champion armor when they come out, the laser minigun did not take them out quite quick anymore. But since this weapon got upgraded on the efficiency, this thing takes them out absolutely easily. As you guys can see here, it's a really good weapon now. I mean, it technically did not change at all, but except for now. But yeah, guys, it's definitely a really good weapon now. This weapon did get upgrades. I did make a video on this weapon before. It was top 5 weapons that lost their fame in Pixel Gun 3D. This weapon was in it, and the anti-gravity blaster and the Stormhammer. And basically, what that video was about is that 5 weapons that used to be OP in Pixel Gun 3D, but they're not. So, and this weapon is actually OP now in Pixel Gun 3D. So, well, not OP, I wouldn't say that, but definitely back where it was before. I would say that more than OP. It's definitely not OP anymore, but it's a really good weapon now. You can easily get first place if you're good enough with this weapon. And it's a really good weapon now. Now, one thing that this weapon did have when it first came out is that the crosshairs got really large. But with this weapon now, as you guys see here when I shoot for extended a long time, the crosshairs only go up a little bit and it stays there for as long as your ammo actually lasts for. So the accuracy is definitely increased with this gun. It's definitely a lot better. But, one thing I do need to know about this weapon is that this weapon is not that good at long range. It does seem that this weapon does have really good accuracy, but at longer range, it's definitely kind of difficult to hit players for some reason. I don't know why, but it's actually a really difficult weapon to actually get some hits on at longer ranges. So that's why I always recommend using the laser minigun at close range matches. But if you just stay in close range, medium range sometimes, you can easily get second to first place even. So, yeah, guys, definitely a really good weapon. Highly recommend getting this weapon. It's definitely something I recommend getting more than a nanobot rifle for sure. This weapon is definitely not as OP as a nanobot rifle, so I kind of respect this weapon more. This weapon takes 25 gems to upgrade 1 efficiency each. So, this weapon, from 25 efficiency to 29 efficiency, it costs 125 gems technically. So, it's kind of a lot, but, it's definitely worth the price for this weapon. So, yeah, guys, I'm first place right now. Better than everyone else right now. And, this weapon takes, like, 4 or 5 headshots to take someone else with Abner armor. So that's really good. As if you guys do not have known about this weapon for a long time, you guys all know that this weapon does shoot through walls, and it's definitely a really good weapon for that. But, I don't know if I can show an example of that. Maybe I can. I'm going to try to shoot behind a wall and try to kill somebody. Let's try to get... What am I doing? I keep doing the wrong thing. It's a little difficult to actually shoot people through walls with this weapon sometimes, actually, because you know, it's not like the anti-hero rifle where you can actually just see the person and you just, if you like, you can just predict. Like, if I had the anti-hero rifle, I'll probably shoot someone with this weapon. This weapon also shoots through walls, and it's definitely a lot easier than this weapon than the laser minigun, for sure. But you know, you still can with the laser minigun. If you just see someone behind a wall, you can try to shoot at them from the general direction they're walking. They walk behind that wall, and you can probably take them out. But I'll try to get some kills. Maybe I'll just shoot some random shots or something like that. Of course, I killed myself right there, but let's try to do that, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, if I can get somebody, you know, you may get a kill by doing this. It's really unlikely though, but definitely a good weapon just because it shoots through walls. Basically, in the shortest description of this weapon is basically an automatic peacemaker. It's basically a minigun and the prototype all in one, so that's pretty much what the best description you can actually get with this weapon. That's basically the shortest description you can get this weapon. It's really, really good weapon. It's definitely not, it's one of the best heavy weapons in Pixel Gun 3D, and it's not even an area damage weapon. You know, area damage weapons are known for being really powerful weapons. This is not even an area damage weapon. This thing's a heavy section. It's not an area damage weapon, but it's definitely one of the best ones in the game. Like, the few weapons that's a heavy weapon that's not area damage is the Dragon Breath, the Hippo, and some other stuff like that. They're definitely not as good as this one. I would say that this weapon is probably the best weapon that does not do area damage in the heavy section, at least. There are definitely probably a few primaries that are definitely better than this one because this weapon does not go very far at all. You know, you can't actually use this weapon at really long ranges. It's very difficult. So that's why I recommend going to close range matches. But you know, other primaries will probably, like, primary weapons will probably beat this weapon just because they can actually go a lot longer than this weapon. So they can easily use primary weapons easier at longer ranges than this weapon. You can only use this weapon at close range. So that's one thing I need to know. So I do not recommend going to Heaven Garden because other primary weapons will definitely take this weapon out. But you know, this weapon, I say primary weapons because this weapon kind of acts like a primary weapon. So you know, that's why I compare it to those. But yeah, guys, we're gonna play one more match. We got 1,000 points, so that's actually pretty good. 1,000 points is definitely better than the average. You know, the first place guy, he was only 400 points ahead of me, so it's not too far away from actually winning this match. So it's not really too far. But let's try to win this match here. So you guys don't know, if you guys have played Pixel Gun 3D for at least 2 years, you guys probably know how this weapon works. It's definitely a buffed weapon now. It used to be kind of obsolete. But yeah, the damage has been buffed on the laser minigun, and it's been upgraded. So that's why I'm reviewing it for today. And because I plan on doing a review of some guns that's actually been upgraded a lot. So you know, I've done a review on the vacuumizer. I think also has a 29 efficiency now, and I did a review on what was the last one I did on. I think I did a review. I don't remember the other weapon. Oh yeah, I did a review on the fire starter, which also got upgraded as well. And they're all really good weapons, guys. Definitely recommend getting those weapons. If I remember, I'll try to put a link in the description below to the fire starter review and the vacuumizer review because those weapons also got upgrades as well. And I plan on making videos on just reviews on the weapons that actually got a lot of upgrades in the game and show you guys how good they are compared to what they were before. And, you know, what I've seen so far is that, you know, Pixel Gun really do buff, like, they've definitely buffed the underpowered weapons and gotten them upgrades, like the plasma pistol. You can upgrade that weapon all the way up to 18 now, and I don't know how good that thing is. I only have it at 12, but it may be a good weapon. It may be decent, not like, amazing or anything. But, yeah, guys, laser minigun. I don't think I'm going to win this match. This match is a bit difficult. But yeah, if you're not going against people with area damage weapons or something like the Ghost Lantern, you're most likely going to win. But you know, there's other premium weapons, not premium, heavy weapons that can actually definitely beat you, like the Big Buddy and the Solar Power Cannon. Those things are definitely better than the laser minigun for sure. But yeah, guys, it's definitely one of the better heavy weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. And let's see how well we do in this match here. I'm third place right now with 300 points. That's not really that good. That's not really that good for me because I'm actually a pretty good player now. Also, guys, I'm actually pretty good with cells now. You know, if you guys have watched my videos over the past week or so, I lost swipe controls, but I'm actually good with cells now. So you guys can see how easily I can switch my weapons now. So yeah, I'm definitely used to cells now. If you guys are wondering that. But if you guys do watch my older videos, you guys can see that I use a swipe control scheme in this game a lot longer than cells, and I got used to cells now. So I'm back in business now. I'm back in business. So let's see how many points we can get with this weapon. Points is definitely what matters in that match. I don't really know why. I don't know why it's not kills, but points is definitely what you need. One way is actually to not die and get some kill streaks and stuff. So that's one way you can get coins. All right, there's one kill right there. Maybe we can get somebody else here. Okay, I didn't get that guy there. We got a double kill there. Okay, so yeah, guys. Definitely a really good weapon, guys. I can't stress this enough. You gotta try it out at least a couple of times. You have the laser minigun and you haven't upgraded it yet. Upgrade it to the max and try it out because it's definitely a really good weapon and it's definitely it's a lot of fun to use. It's not overpowered. Of course, this guy, retarded 5-year-old, God, look at that's a funny username, but he's just spamming in the chat, even though that doesn't really matter to him. I don't think he cares about the game, really. But, yeah, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video on the max upgraded laser minigun review, the awesome laser minigun is back in business. It's come to get more, I don't know. It was in the thumbnail of the video. But if you guys enjoyed this review on the max upgraded laser minigun, make sure you guys leave a like down below and subscribe for more Pixel Gun 3D videos. Comment down below which weapon you guys want me to review next. I know there's like a 13.0.0 update for Android right now. I don't have an Android device, so I can't actually do a video on that right now. But when the 13.0.0 update does come out, I'll probably review a few weapons from that update. I got in second place there with 1,295 points, and that guy, Legend27, is always winning, though. But, yeah, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.